oh gosh, my other front desk girl that used to work here last year, she heard some crackling noise, and she went into the kitchen and found that the radio that our head chef has for when he's cleaning was up full blast on a station that had no music on it. It was just static, and all of the utensils that were hanging above the line were swinging. So she abruptly went downstairs to get somebody to come back upstairs with her. I've actually not, I don't think we've ever had an employee leave because they couldn't handle the paranormal. We have, the majority of us believe wholeheartedly, without a doubt, that there is something here. Every once in a while we'll have an employee come in that says, oh no, that's ridiculous, you know, there's no such thing, and then usually within a month or two of them being here, they've experienced something and their opinion has changed. Every once in a while we'll run into a room. There's one in this building and then there's one in the carriage house where they don't like it. It's their room. So for example, that room, sometimes certain people will be allowed in, no problem, certain people won't. Great. Room 7 in the carriage house is definitely known for that. Go out there with a key. James, our bartender, the bar manager downstairs, he can actually tell you about the time that he had brought some guests over because he used to work front desk. They couldn't get into their room. So we went over, tried the key. Key wouldn't even move and lock. So he finally gives up after a few minutes and says, all right, well, we're just going to have to get you a new room because clearly we can't get into this one. So I believe what happened was that he took a step away and they heard click, and then he put the key in the lock and the room was unlocked and let them in. So sometimes what happens is if you try the lock and you can't get in, if you knock and you say, excuse me, I'd like to come in, or I'm here to stay, or I'm here to clean the room, they'll say, can I please come in? It'll let you in. The next time you try the key, you'll be able to use it. I wasn't here during the actual investigation. Christine and Sheena were here. The whole place was empty, so I wasn't here for the physical investigation, but I mean, I think it's funny because when they showed the show on TV and I was finally able to see the things that they'd experienced, when Adam and Amy, right? Amy were out in the carriage house and they were experiencing the banging on the window and then the shade fell in the show. Sheena and I have actually both experienced that out in the carriage house in that room. So it was interesting to see it validated, you know, by someone else. And so many people think that, oh, this is faked, this is not real, and then to see them experience something that I've experienced is actually really awesome. The average person will bring a camera and maybe like a recorder, digital recorder. Some people have brought thermal imaging cameras. People bring K2 meters. They bring just regular night vision cameras, things like that.
When they bring it in, do they show you all proud of it, like, look what I bought, or they kind of secret it away as soon as
No,
I put it away?
people know who are here. They know who owns the hotel. They know that we're aware of it, and I'm usually all about it. I say, oh, show me, you know? And they do. They'll show me all their stuff, and then I'll ask them to demonstrate it for me so I can see it. So it's kind of neat. We had, Jason and Grant actually did a ghost tour themselves. They did tickets where they had people come and they investigated the inn. And a lady, her name was Rose, she had a camera, her husband had a camera, and he brought it, and she's like, I feel something tugging on my hair, kind of like Christine had said out in the carriage house. You know when you have that one piece of hair that's just out of place? It's more so for women, but it just feels like something's tugging on it and you can't quite find it. She's like, I feel like something's in my hair, and he puts the camera on her, and he goes, are you playing with Rose's hair? And you could see her bangs went down like this, and they came back up, but her hands were out like this. She didn't touch her head. I saw the video, you know, things like that, and it's interesting what people catch. This place is beautiful, and I will say that, and I live 45 minutes north of here, and I drive here almost every day. And people ask me all the time why I drive here, and I say it's because it's beautiful. It feels like home. So I understand why the spirits would stay here, because it is such a homey atmosphere.